Don't you know what fucking podcast we are? We're QB Podcast.
Wow, thanks for the reminder, bro.
You know, we're quit making excuses, all right? Like, you know, we're back for another episode of QB Podcast.
Welcome back, everyone. It's been a little bit.
Yo, me and Arthur, we've been on a fucking hiatus. I'm not gonna lie. Arthur's been busy, I've been busy, but yeah, we're gonna kick off this intro. So yeah, without further ado, this is your host Mo.
Artie.
Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for more. We're about to drop some heat for you guys. So yeah, you ready to get into it?
Yeah, let's get it started, man.
All right, bro. So without further ado, I'm about to hit that intro music. So stay tuned for more. Welcome back to the new episode of QB Podcast, episode 7.
Wow.
It's been a minute. I know we always say it's been a minute, but for real, like if you know me and Arthur personally, it's been a minute.
It's been a lot. It's been busy. Been a lot of work.
Like it's been a few weeks where like Arthur and I have been like off doing some shit.
Yeah. Like at least for my job, the summer months, May, June, summer, July
So
are the biggest months.
Our summer, your busy months.
Yeah.
It's the same shit with me.
Yeah.
I feel like for any job, really,
May, June, July.
I feel like, yeah, for any job, really, I feel like summertime is always like the busiest for anybody.
So,
Wait, do you have slow seasons or no?
what? Yeah, right after that, like
August,
September.
and then it just like tapers off.
And then like every business, like Christmas has like some downtime because, you know, people are taking trips and everything.
Listen, but you go on Christmas, but you have Christmas parties, all right?
Yeah, but those are easy. Like Christmas is a pretty easy month too. But lowest is probably August. That's probably the easiest month.
Do you know what you're gonna get for Secret Santa?
What? I don't even know who I got. You know they did that at my job last year. They did like a Secret Santa.
I know, that's why I brought it up.
I'm like, bro, I don't care about any person.
I don't care about none of y'all bitches.
I don't want to give anything to y'all, and I don't want you to give me something. And then I'm like, oh damn, I got you something that was garbage. Like you know when you're like, you know what's funny is about those is like, you know the person who's like, so are we doing $5 gifts, guys, or $10 gifts? You know the guy who's like, he wants to make sure that someone doesn't get him like a diamond ring, and then he gets them like a coaster.
Don't lie to me. There's always the one person that always buys an expensive gift.
He's like, well, it was 80, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
Like
it.
money doesn't matter to him. They're
You
like,
got him like a bow tie.
or they got you like a massage gun.
No, that's expensive though. Massage gun is expensive.
I know.
A lot of money. But yeah, I actually bought a massage gun because you had one.
The Theragun?
Yeah.
like that shit.
You know why? I didn't know if I wanted to buy it, and then I looked at the ad, and it was what, Sasha Sharapovic?
Oh, and you were sold instantly.
I was like, oh,
It's I mean, it's right there. I mean, Arthur can just grab her. It's literally right there, like just to show you. Yeah.
So yeah, it has different like head attachments.
different
and stuff.
knobs,
Like
yeah.
you could take it off. I'm not gonna take it off now, but yeah, this be going crazy. You can turn up like the power. This is the strongest it'll be. Pause. This is like the lowest setting, but
Oh, so there's like low, medium, high speed.
so you can massage like anywhere,
Anything.
anywhere,
Yeah.
anywhere,
Anywhere, anytime.
This be massaging anything, bro. I'll turn it off now, but like I feel like that was a good explanation. It'd be massaging like anything, bro.
But yo, honestly, ever since I put you on that wave,
I haven't used that in a while though. Actually, like I don't know if I've just been doing less things that have been tense, but I haven't like had any body like issues or like tightness or like I haven't had anything in like a while.
that's
Months.
that's actually real good.
Yeah.
What's your secret?
I don't know, man. I think maybe a little bit of stretching. That might be the saving grace, you know. And then doing safer like movements, like doing stuff slower instead of just fast and doing like a lot of reps or something. Because that's what messes up a lot of people, is when you do something with bad form and you do 100 reps of that, you're done.
No, it's also the people that like you're working out smart Other people that do this shit, they work out like retards.
Like, yeah, you gotta control like
I mean,
more
idiots.
of the weight.
Idiots. Sorry, I'm not gonna drop the hard R.
Gotta control it. You know what I mean?
Gotta control myself.
But yeah, you gotta control it. You know, make sure you do better. Work out to your best ability.
Listen, by the end of this year, I better see a 6-pack.
That I can't promise that because there's a lot of factors involved.
Stop eating so swell.
It's hard to do. I am on the track though. I've been switching up. The biggest thing now is like me switching up breakfast and earlier. I usually never have breakfast, but now I'm gonna go back to having like a couple eggs, like peanut butter sandwich or something.
Wait, whoa, whoa. Did I just hear Arthur's about to go back to eating breakfast again?
Yeah, bro.
Because I remember back in row when you were like, nah, breakfast does not exist for me.
Breakfast trash. Bro. Be eating eggs.
Bro,
all
you
the
would
time.
wake up
It'd
at
be
like
so
you would
boring.
wake up at like noon time and you're like, all right, time to have lunch.
I used to skip it. I used to be like, bro, catch me at lunch at dinner. They'd be like, yo, I made scrambled eggs. I'm like, bro, save that for like you. Save
Bro,
that for you.
And then after we used to play basketball, Arthur'd be like, no, I need to get a Jersey Mike sub.
But that was when I was eating one meal a day. So like since it was one meal a day, I would get wait till it was like, because you had to use meal swipes at certain times. So I would use a meal swipe at 4:30, and then another meal period started at 5. So I would use a swipe like 4:30, 4:45. Use another swipe at 5 to buy 2 things. Pick them up at once and then eat once. So I was doing one meal a day for like a while actually. Definitely all of sophomore year I was doing that,
Yeah.
and then summer junior year too.
Then you started cooking and you're like,
Senior year, I was cooking, but I was eating good. Like I was literally eating like a protein and then plain white rice, like almost all the time.
yo, speaking of cooking, Master Chef.
Yeah, new season of Master Chef. Like if you guys know, like most shows I don't really care about. There's very few that I'm like I have to see that. Master Chef and Shark Tank doesn't matter. If I see an episode is new, I gotta watch it.
I gotta watch it.
Don't care.
Gotta watch it.
So now this new Master Chef, United Tastes of America. That's what they call in this season, but they like split it into like 4 categories. So they're saying like what geographic area has the best cooks.
In the United States.
Yeah, in the US. So they put it into the West, the South, the Midwest, and the Northeast.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean?
You got 4 options.
There's 4 options. Me, I feel like the South, I'm gonna put number 1.
Oh, so they literally
'Cause-
just like cut like right down the middle. They were like middle like
I
if
mean,
you
I
put
don't,
a
know,
map
I don't know how the cuts are. They
like
don't
if you
show-
put the map
yeah.
of the United States, it's like literally just like that.
But you know how for that, like I don't. Sometimes the cut is different for people. I don't know, but like South, a lot of people from the South have won that show, and then like you're always gonna have good spices and stuff from the South. So I mean, feel like that's a good.
like they know
option.
how to cook meat. They know how to cook like
But
seafood.
yeah, but like this is the thing. Their
They know how to
flavors
spice up.
are always the best.
That's what I'm saying. They know how to
But-
spice up the food and stuff.
But like in terms of like the prettiest plates and stuff, that's definitely like
West-
California,
West, yeah.
New York, or Northeast. So look is gonna be like Western or Northeast.
Wait.
But I feel like the best flavor is going in the South.
There's no Midwest, right?
There's Midwest. There's Midwest also.
Oh. Okay,
Well,
so it's
I'm not that familiar with like Midwest. You know what I mean?
like
Food.
Oklahoma and shit.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with those. Like to me, like
Nebraska.
is Maine.
No, Maine's northeast.
Okay. But yeah, I'm not really familiar with Midwest, and you don't hear about it either. You
Like
hear about
nor-
South, West, and then Northeast.
Northwest would consider kind of like New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York,
Yeah, Northeast.
Vermont, Rhode Island.
But that's easy. As soon as you add New York, that's why I said the top one you could say New York in the East. Top one you could say in the West, California. Those are easy ones. South, anywhere in the
Louisiana.
South.
No,
but
I'm saying
Louisiana, Louisiana, Georgia,
Mississippi.
Mississippi, anywhere. Like any of those places, like
Actually, we just named off like most of the South. Yeah.
food be good. But the food not good for you. But it do taste good. You know what I mean? Zion didn't get fat for no reason. You know what I mean?
All that,
New
all
Orleans,
that jambalaya,
all that gumbo. He be eating nothing but gumbo.
all that gumbo and jambalaya.
That's why he can't be healthy, bro. He keep eating gumbo. You got to have something
Bro, the
else.
amount
bro.
of sodium that man probably consumed is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, man. But show hits, man. I'm sorry. Show hits. And the thing is, like, when you watch Gordon, he has like 10 shows probably. But the thing is, when you look at Kitchen Nightmares and
Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen. I hate those shows because it's not even about food. It's like 2% about
Yeah,
food.
it's just
80% Gordon yelling at people and
that's what I'm
calling them
saying.
idiots.
Ah, you fucking wanker.
Like, bro, it's
Or he says
too
bloody,
much.
or he says bloody hell too.
No, but it's just too much. Like, bro, you yelling in this guy's ear the entire episode is not like, I don't like that aspect because I like food actually. So like, if an episode can have like you showing me 30 different individual plates of food instead of like you just yelling in someone's ear for 25 minutes and then showing like 3 plates of food, I want to see like diverse like food, like palettes and stuff like that. Me, I actually like food, bro. I'd be like, where's this dude from? Where's this restaurant? I'd be always trying different foods. And then I'm not a chef like that, but I do be cooking sometimes, you know? I be using some of those.
I was gonna say you should take those talents or take that passion and turn it.
Gordon showed me that you had to baste steaks with butter. You had to keep basting it.
Oh yeah,
the entire time.
Yeah.
And then after
That shit hits though.
salmon, like when you're making salmon on a skillet,
You gotta fry
Like-
the skin.
yeah, you always got to do skin side down, which I already knew.
Yeah.
But like, if you want it to be more presentable, don't flip it. Just finish off like the top in the oven.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
You always want to sear it.
yeah, it's good, bro. Good. You know, food tips in general. Like it just really helps.
Oh no. I'm saying like basic food tips would definitely help like an average person make their food taste way better.
That show in general has a lot of good tips for like if you're an average cook, it's gonna make you way better. There's a lot of good tips you can have.
Not like his show Next Level Chef.
That show is like I watched.
It's good.
We both
I like
watched
it. I like it. Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's not terrible.
But there's aspects of it that are like too dumb.
too much drama. I
Like,
feel like it's,
yeah, but it's too much
bull-
of a game show, and
it's too much bullshit.
yeah, it's not. I like it being about the food. Like they add weird stuff. Like there's levels. Like,
Well, I understand because like they want to make it like different but interesting.
but to me, it's like dumb. It's like, for example, like if we were baking a cake and then you said I get to use an oven, but you have to use a toaster oven. It'd be like, why? Like you guys should both be on the same playing field. You know what I mean? So adding those weird random things, some people like that, but to me, it's like it makes it annoying.
Listen, I'm waiting for like a season 1, season 2 like rivalry type deal or
Of next level,
of Next Level Chef, where they bring competitors that like
you got to realize that. Oh yeah, you can finish what you're saying.
competitors that were good on season 1 and season 2.
Hmm.
They face off.
But if you look at MasterChef or other shows, most shows that do that, they gotta have like 3 to 5 seasons first. They're not gonna do that after just 2.
Oh no.
They need a lot more seasons in the bank.
No, I'm saying like later on. I'm not saying like maybe obviously after the 3rd season, then they're gonna do like return of like season 1 or like season 2, or they're gonna have like Next Level Chef rivals where they have like people who are like rivals on season 2 and season 1 go at it and like they like fucking chef it off. Or
But
whatever.
bro, the like drops, like the 30-second timer to run and then throw stuff in an apron. I'm sorry, that was the most like the dumbest thing to me watching it. The fact that you're like you have 10 seconds to get like 30 seconds, like why, bro?
So if you're a like producer or like what would you like change?
I'd be like, yo, make it more about the food. There's a reason people like MasterChef. Next Level Chef, I see what you were trying to do, but it's silly.
So
Like, too silly.
so keep the same aspect of the show, like how they have like teams and all that, but just focus it primarily more on the food.
More on the food. The levels.
Not about the person, about the food.
You know how the finale of MasterChef of Next Level Chef was like everyone cooks on the bottom level, then everyone cooks on the middle. Like I feel like that there was more like even playing field. Everyone cooks in the basement or everyone cooks on the best. Like that would be better, as opposed to the way they had it was like one person wins and all 8 people.
You know what I feel like
cook
they
on
should
the,
you
on
know
the
what-
same level.
You know what I feel like they should do? They should keep the same concept of like each level, but like when it comes to elimination, they should make like 3 meals like they did, like an appetizer, second course, final course, but they should go like bottom second.
But that team thing was terrible. Like if there's 6 people, like early on, it was like most of the competition was like that. If there's 8 people on your team and one guy had the best dish, everyone on his team is on the top level. Like to me, that made no sense.
Especially since like some of the people that cooked, they made some like dog shit.
But because he won, everyone's on the top. I didn't like it. The team aspect was in a bad way. I didn't like the way they did that. It was just good. There was still really good dishes. Like Chris, yeah, I was a little sick. Chris didn't win, but that was
Listen,
my guy. He made a full tomahawk steak.
Listen, the whole point of the show is called Next Level Chef, not Next Level Comfortability.
He made a tomahawk, whole tomahawk.
Bro, he made a whole tomahawk steak in 30 minutes.
I'm sorry. I understand. Like some of y'all didn't even watch the episodes, but he made duck, and the duck was a little pink. You know what I mean? One of the pieces was a little too pink. You know what I mean?
A little raw.
It doesn't matter.
A little raw.
He made a whole tomahawk in like 30 minutes, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
He should have won. I don't care.
I,
I'm not like I'm not gonna stay up overnight about it, you know, but I'm upset about it. Like my guy was supposed to get his win.
Listen, like I said, I knew Tucker was going to win since day one.
Hey man, I was pulling for Chris, man.
Like I said, I wanted Chris, but
He let you down. He was second. Easily.
a close second. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Listen, like we said, MasterChef, Next Level Chef, definitely recommended show to watch.
Yeah. And then Shark Tank as well. Like if you want to learn anything more about businesses or companies or just learn about different stuff.
Or being entrepreneurial, yeah.
Like if you like clothing brands, like you watch Shark Tank, there's going to be random clothing brands you never heard of. And it's cool. Bland. Spiced brands. But there's going to be so many companies and brands of stuff that you never heard of, and it's cool to see it.
Oh no, 100%.
Yeah. So those are my picks. Like those are, you not only do you learn, but they're
Listen, I feel like, yeah, with Shark Tank, like it should help you inspire like the person to come up with an idea so that if you ever have something that boom, you can go on Shark Tank. You never know. You can make the money or you can fucking not make the money and just walk away with not making a deal.
But it's just cool stuff, bro.
It's just cool shit.
It'll be a certain sauce somebody makes and you're like, oh, that's cool. Let me check up that sauce. And it's real. So the fact that everything's real, it just opens your mind to, different things you haven't heard of. And, helps you learn about business if you ever do want to get into it. It gives you a lot of good knowledge. So I really like that aspect. But the thing is like Shark Tank, like I got to be focused. Like I can't watch Shark Tank if I'm not like ready to watch Shark Tank. Like MasterChef, I could be, the thing that you put on when you're just lazy or tired? I could watch other shows. I can't watch Shark Tank if I'm not like,
oh no.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah.
Like I feel like with Shark Tank, like I gotta be invested before. Like I can't.
I gotta be like set
because there's sometimes I put it on and I'm just like, I'm just gonna go to sleep because it's like I'm not. There's no point in me watching it if I'm not like really interested.
Exactly. That's the way I am too. Like I want to learn certain things, and I'm focused. Like if I'm watching Shark, I'm actually really focused on the shit.
Speaking about learning shit, Arthur and I were going to a franchise expo next week
in Jarvis Center.
Actually, wait, no. It's next week.
But yeah, it has over 200 companies there.
Actually, no, this weekend. Yeah,
over 200 companies there, and it's a bunch of stuff, bro. It's things like food places, like I don't know, Checkers is one of them. Other food places as well.
There's a whole
has UFC gym.
Yeah, it's like
a bunch of companies.
A bunch of companies that are like franchisable.
Yeah, and then the whole point is like when you go to these, you're able to. It's called the Franchise Expo because you can you can try to buy a franchise and make one. You can invest in companies and things like that. And they have classes as well that you can learn about certain business things. So it's really like, it's cool. Like it's something they do yearly. It's like 2 or 3 days. It's Thursday to Sunday. And it helps you learn a lot, bro. If you want to learn about business or just learn about that aspect, like, there are things that even though you don't want to get into business that are just cool to hear about, that is like worth your time. Like obviously now it's a little late. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all want to go this year, but next year, I think y'all might want to sign up, learn about some business things.
Listen, we'll let you know what kind of knowledge and experience we got out of it, so that hopefully we can inspire you to
get out there.
Get out there and
start it. Go get it.
Because you never know. Because like by next year or something, Arthur and I might own a franchise or two. We don't know. We don't fucking know.
Who knows, man?
We don't fucking.
If I see it I might be like Rick Ross. I might buy a Wingstop. You know what I mean?
Listen.
Lemon pepper. Bitch, I got that. What is it? Lemon pepper steppers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bitch, I got them lemon pepper steppers.
All I'm saying is,
We the best.
We the best.
A DJ. That's DJ Khaled. I don't even remember Rick Ross's things anymore.
Oh. Shout out to Juan Paris.
Nah, like his actual, like the quote he be saying all the
He
time.
be saying, huh?
Nah, bro. I'm like, nah, bro.
Hey, yo, Rick Ross, huh?
Damn. Nah, I don't know. I don't even remember what he be saying. I don't even remember his quote anymore. Damn.
Yeah, nah.
Damn.
Rick Ross became super not relevant anymore.
Rose.
Rose, yeah, that's right.
Nah, man, he doing. Yo,
I mean,
remember when I sent you the table he had though?
like the fish table he had, right?
Nah, he literally had like a circular table that had like a plane, like
Oh yeah,
plane, like,
yeah. It was the engine of the plane, right?
the engine of the plane spinning the table. That was the coolest table I ever saw. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, it was like $200,000.
Bro, literally got a plane. It was like a plane.
It was like the wing.
propeller,
It was
yeah.
the wing, and then
Yeah.
like the engine of the plane, and then like it was like a spinner, like of the engine.
No, that was the cool. That's the best table I saw. I think he said it cost 80,000 or something. But I was like, bro, this is actually something that you can show off to everybody though. I had to give him.
That's what I would call an antique.
That's what I call a good investment. It was tough.
Bro, I know the second you make like money like that, you're gonna be spending it on some bougie shit.
Who knows, man? I'm trying to be smart with my money, but what I can say is like when you invest in your house and stuff, like yes, an $80,000 couch, you don't need that. But if it's like quality to meet up with a couch that's like amazing,
Well, I mean, it depends on also the way the couch is. It's like,
but yeah, sometimes it's worth it.
if it's $80K and you like come to the person's house and you're like, yo, damn, that couch looking fucking
Yeah.
luxury as fuck,
That's what I'm saying. It's different though. Like
and it's comfy,
yeah.
then I'd be like, all right,
But yeah,
it's worth
it
it.
might be worth it. Like jewelry, other stuff, that's up for debate whether people believe it's worth it or not. But things like jewelry, things like furniture and other things like that, I feel like sometimes it's worth it. Like a $10,000 couch in most cases is an amazing couch. Like I don't know any $10,000 couch that's
Like I said,
terrible.
if I were to spend $10,000 on a couch, I better make sure that shit makes me fucking comfortable.
You're gonna be sinking.
Yeah,
Some of them couches you be sinking and you be like, well, it might be worth it.
it might be worth it.
You know what I mean? It's not affordable for you right now, maybe, but you understand why people got it.
Listen,
It's
if I have to take out a second mortgage for it,
You only live once. You know? Bankrupt and everything.
and,
You only
until your bitch be stealing your money.
get one life, you know? So
So make sure your woman works, because you know, if she be taking your money too, yo, you fuck.
gotta ball out.
Yeah. Make triple the money so that you're able to afford luxury shit and a bougie ass bitch, so that you can be just do whatever you want on the side. That's all I'm saying. 3 times the amount of money.
Lost me there, but that was some good advice, right? You gonna sell that? You gonna book it up? Bottle that up?
I'll let you know my experience when it happens.
Okay, yeah, man, me too, man. I'm trying to be up there too. That's why we going to this franchise expo, you know. Might have to buy a quick franchise. It'd be over. You know what I mean?
Arthur comes back like an hour later. He's like, "Yo, I just invested like $10K into Wingstop.
Yeah, I'm a franchise owner of Wingstop.
I'm partial owner of Wingstop. 0.00001% owner.
I opened up a new location for Chick-fil-A. Only open on Sundays.
That just goes against like all the morals of Chick-fil-A.
Only open on Sunday. So the thing is, we can go wherever we want. You know what I mean? We can actually go to where a Chick-fil-A location actually already is, and then we're only open on Sunday. So it's just all that business that they're losing, we're gonna have that.
We'll make up for it.
We'll figure out a way to make it work. So don't get us wrong, man. It'll happen soon. You just gotta believe in it.
But yeah, you got anything else to say before we jump into the second half of the pod?
Nah, we'll be back. Might talk about that Flash movie maybe.
Oh yeah, we got some other interesting shit that we're gonna talk about. So yeah, make sure to like, follow, sub to the channel, and yeah, without further ado, we'll
be back.
we'll be back.
Spin the block, you know.
You know, spin the block. You know, rehydrate yourself.
Re-educate yourself.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So yeah, we'll be back for more. So yeah, without further ado, stay tuned. Oh, my bad. Okay,
Welcome back.
we're back. What's up?
We just left. We were talking about the Flash movie for a little bit. So that's about to be out in what?
June 16th.
June 16th. So like 2.5 weeks.
Oh, let me put my headphones on so I can hear you better.
So that's kind of. I mean, you're more into that than me. Like,
Whoa. What you mean? Like
a
hyped
hyped up about the what?
like comic books in general, or just like
No, Flash.
I'm a big Flash fan, so
But yeah, also you're more into those than me too. I have the certain ones I care about, but you know about,
I know a lot
lot,
about
yeah.
it. A lot.
I used to have actual physical comics though, of like X-Men and stuff. When I was little.
See, I like how you know that I know a lot about a lot.
Yeah, a lot about a lot.
A lot of bullshit.
Useless. Your parents are like, whoa, this is the fucking.
I like how some people are like, yo, like, I'm very smart.
I remember all the One Piece episodes. What you gonna use that for, bruh? That don't apply to nothing. Bro, like I remember the episode 200 when he was against Oolong, like bro, Arlong, bro, that's useless.
I'm surprised that you remember that.
I don't know what episode that was, but that sounds about right though. I feel like 200 might have been Arlong.
No.
That might have been that arc.
No, 200 was like Alabasta.
So Arlong was what, like 70, 80?
Yeah.
You sure? There's a lot of episodes. I don't think that's.
My phone's over there. Fuck. I can't.
But yeah, that's something. Arlong. I feel like Arlong might have been in the hundreds.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Arlong had
Because each member he got
Dude,
in the beginning, each member used to be like 5 to 10 episodes to get them.
No.
And then you got to realize that he had all his
No,
members.
No, I'm saying, like the Arlong arc was before they got Chopper.
No, before they got Chopper, but you got to realize it was like, what, 5 episodes to get Zoro, like 5 episodes to get Usopp, Nami. I'm not saying it in order.
Because he had to build up the backstory.
But it doesn't matter. He got like the original 5. That had to have taken at least 50 episodes. And then they already had Nami. It was that Nami went back to Arlong. So like by the time that happens, that could have been episode 100.
No.
Plus, well, 70 to 100, somewhere in there.
Listen, bro. I'm just gonna stop listening to you because you stopped watching One Piece, even though I told you One Piece is a lot better now. But by all means,
You said, bro, it gets better. Just watch 400 more episodes. That's what you told me. You said, bro, after the next 350,
bro,
the rest is.
Bro, it's always been good since Water 7. It's been really good.
Doesn't matter. When they were in that jail, they wasted my whole time for them to do all of this, like 100 episodes.
Why? So
For them to rescue Ace,
So you're telling
for
me-
that as soon as he went out, for him to die anyway.
So you're telling me you were just upset because Ace died?
No, but it was the waste of time. Why did you waste 100, 200 episodes
all right, so-
for them to go to the jail, escape, right? Take him out of the jail, bust him out, and then after he says, "No, I'm gonna stay here and sacrifice myself," bro. Why did they come to the jail then?
Do you know who? All right.
That was a waste of
Oh,
time.
you don't know anything after like time skip, right?
No,
Nothing at all.
I only like that's kind of where I stopped. I just knew that it skipped a while, and then Luffy was sad.
You've never seen any YouTube shorts on.
No, that's where it ended. No, but it would be a random fight. It's not actual things. You know what I mean?
Bro, please.
But no, this shit is too.
All right. Please.
Drag too long. But that's the same thing with Naruto. That's why I don't watch Shippuden because
I'm rewatching.
Well,
I'm rewatching.
I watch. Well, no, that's why I don't. I finished Shippuden. That's why I don't watch. What is it now? What's Naruto's son's name?
Oh, burrito.
What?
Boruto.
Boruto. That's why I don't watch that. Like it's like too much dragging. Like I don't really want to.
It went like too futuristic sci-fi kind of, and it just trailed off from like.
But that's
ninja-
anything though.
It just
You know what I
it
mean?
trailed off from like ninja shinobi shit to like aliens and gods and like.
But-
it literally pulled it pulled a Dragon Ball. That's all I'm saying.
But anything you get to 1,000, 2,000, they're just running out of. You know what I mean? Out of
No.
cool of great stuff.
No. If you watch these episodes, The newer, oh my god!
I just don't feel it, bro. I just don't have it in my heart anymore.
Like you thought the animation was garbage before. The animation now is like phenomenal.
I didn't say the animation was garbage, but some of the story shit. Like the thing is, it's always gonna continue forever, like almost forever, because they're pirates.
No.
So whenever but I do like I think Skypiea might have been my favorite though. I like Skypiea a lot.
Wait, did we go over what's your all-time favorite anime?
But probably, I mean, like the most memories I have are from Dragon Ball Z, but that's more so because of the games and other stuff. You know what I mean? That's as a complete everything. But I think that Naruto, if we're talking about just the anime, is better. That's probably the best one.
For me, I would have to go with the good old One Piece.
But yeah, I think to me, bro, that OG Naruto, Shippuden, and all these other things, I don't like when these guys become gods. I don't like when Luffy's a god and everyone else who's fighting. You know what I mean? I like when it's more on an even playing field.
About that.
But like that's how everything becomes.
So you know about Gear 5?
Luffy is Pirate Goku, but they all go. You know that thing where they're all Goku? They were like, "I'm Goku." They said Naruto was Ninja Goku.
Did you show me like the big three?
Yeah, they said Goku, Ninja Goku is Naruto, Pirate Goku is Luffy. But the thing is, all those animes in the beginning, they're perfect. You look at any Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z stuff, when it's like everyone's here and then Goku's like a little bit better, that's always going to be the best. When Naruto's here, everyone is like right here, it's always going to be the best.
Oh, and then when he goes like...
There's no time, like, bro.
6 paths, and then he's just like better than everybody else.
Like I sent you the clip the other time about Jiraiya again. Because it was when Naruto was fighting, when he ran into Itachi and Kisame, and they were all fighting, and then Jiraiya came, and then, Itachi and Kisame left because they're like, yo, we can't take him, bro. He's like, yo, that's, I'm saying, he Dasani, we can't. I like the aspect of early Naruto, how you were seeing all these fights, but they'd be like, oh, Guy is he's actually a god. And they'd be like, oh, Jiraiya's actually, he never be fighting, he'd be joking, but he's actually, Itachi, whenever Itachi comes, he's that guy. Orochimaru early on, Orochimaru just be popping up and nobody could. I like the mystery things. I like that you never really gauged like how strong people were.
Listen, that's what you get for being a legendary Sani, all right?
Nah, but it's just so much better storytelling. You know what I mean? Like imagine they fight like Naruto fighting Gaara, and you're like Gaara's gonna blow up the earth, and then you be like, wait, why doesn't Kakashi or Jiraiya just? You know what I mean? It's funny that they have these battles that you act like. But outside of that, there are people who are probably stronger than them. So I like that aspect of it. I like the more mystery. You know what I mean? I like Rock Lee. As soon as you make Rock Lee like a throwaway character, I don't like that.
Oh, just like Neji?
Yeah. He died. But like, I don't like that. They make Shino and what is it? Akamaru and man, I love that dude. I'm forgetting his name off the top of my head.
Choji?
No, Akamaru, like the
with the dog?
Yeah. Akamaru's the dog. I forgot what his name was.
No, I think his name is actually, I don't have my phone, so I can't tell you.
Yeah, I'm forgetting, even though I really like that dude. But either way, Shino and then like the master of Akamaru, they are able to track. That's the whole purpose. They can track everybody. When Naruto gets that Sage of 6 Paths, or 7 Paths?
Yeah, Sage of 6 Paths.
6 Paths. Now he's able to just sense chakra anywhere. So now they're useless. What's the point of Shino tracking people if he could just do that?
But what's the point of Byakugan?
What's the point of Byakugan? Like that's what I said. In its time, it was good. You know when you have that mystery of when you're like, what's better, Sharingan or Byakugan? I like that. Like they would put these unanswered questions that would be cool. The fact that the whole Naruto was based on the fact that Itachi, well, on Sasuke's point of view, that Itachi blew up the whole Leaf Village. And Sasuke the whole time is trying to fight him. So you notice the first time when he sees him like years later, like when he was a teenager, he tries to hit him with the Chidori, Itachi to grab his arm and throw it.
Well, you realize Kakashi and Itachi were like friends back when they were in Anbu.
Yeah, when they were little. But that's not, but the point is like this whole time we're thinking like Itachi is the top villain and everything. He's the best guy. He even so he 2v1 Kakashi and Guy, right?
So you're saying like,
he 2v1 them, but still, you're like, Itachi got to be the strongest.
So you're telling
when he sees Jiraiya, he's like, nah.
Listen, the reason why Itachi is the strongest is because of Shisui's mangaka.
But it doesn't matter. The whole time the show was built in Sasuke's point of view,
because Itachi
that Itachi was the strongest.
Listen, Itachi was weak because his Sharingan was draining his chakra. So when they took his fucking Sharingan from him,
But it doesn't matter.
Shisui was like, "All right, give me your, I'll give you my eyes and kill myself."
It was Itachi and Kisame. And then after he saw Jiraiya, and he was like, bro, that dude is a god.
Listen, out of all the best villains,
It was so much better.
out of all the best villains in Naruto, I would say Obito was pretty good.
But yeah, I mean, I like. Nah, I still think Itachi's probably Itachi and Orochimaru.
Kisame is good.
I mean, the thing is like,
Nothing's gonna beat Madara.
nah, I don't like that because it's reanimation. You know what I mean? It's like it's bringing them back. But I always liked Itachi and Orochimaru. I like those things. Like Orochimaru just pop up randomly. You don't even know what he be cooking up. Like I like the mystery aspect.
Dude, I liked the episode when Naruto's on the bridge and Orochimaru just like got him to go into Four Tails mode.
But there's a lot of those. Like
And then Jiraiya had to shut him down real quick because he was like, "Yo, Naruto's like out of control."
the mystery things that had Naruto were the best, bro. They had so many of those. And it starts off rip. Off rip, it starts with Naruto and Iruka, and then Iruka dies. That's the only bro.
Rest
The
in
fact that Iruka died like what, a couple episodes in, and people still think about Iruka.
Rest in peace.
That's my guy. Iruka, my guy.
Listen, you should watch Demon Slayer because it's like Rengoku and Demon Slayer.
It's like what? Demon Goku? Oh man. I'm sorry, bro.
Demon Slayer is good.
The OG Naruto, I haven't seen something to compete, bro. I haven't seen something compete.
Listen,
with
I
that.
feel like you're not appreciating modern anime.
And then they end it the perfect way with Naruto against Sasuke, the broken bond part.
Oh,
when
we're both
bro
arms against
with the
John.
curse mark. No, the first time, like the first time when Sasuke didn't even leave the village yet, he was like, everybody was trying to get him.
So you're talking about OG Naruto,
Yeah.
like when Sasuke first went like into his cursed mode and Naruto went like into his.
But the same thing, yeah. All those orange people, I forgot what they're called. But like you have all those fights going on before then. You got Neji going up against one of them. You have Choji going up against one of them. I think you had Shikamaru going up against one too.
You got Rock Lee fucking busting out.
Yeah, the drunken fist, bro. Come on, that's the toughest. Those moments they used to have earlier on, nah.
Oh, back when 1010 wasn't actually
When,
useless.
but that's what I'm saying. You make all these people useless. That's what I don't like about animes in general. They get to that point. I don't want these people to be useless. I like when everybody serves a purpose.
Listen. All I'm saying is that because it's called a shonen for a reason, it has to focus on the main character.
That's why Dragon Ball Z is trash. You know what I mean? Why do you have Krillin going everywhere? Why, like you're saying, he's doing something stupid all the time. He's literally just there.
Why do you have Gohan weak?
You know what I mean? It's terrible. Like all these other characters who aren't Goku, Vegeta are garbage.
Actually, no. Gohan is actually technically.
Go on. They put that. No, but that movie is whatever. However long in the future, like they said it was canon, but they randomly said that's whatever. 10 years later, 20 years later. That's some random. The timeline on that is weird.
So you're telling me Goku in the movie could go MUI whenever he wants?
No, I'm talking about the last movie we saw, the superhero one.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying because you said it takes place 10, 15 years in the future, right?
Yeah, that's what they said. Like they said that movie was like 10 years or whatever, however long.
So you're telling me Goku can tap into MUI whenever he feels like,
I don't know.
and Vegeta can go into Ultra Ego whenever the fuck he feels like too?
I don't know. But you see how that's randomly there. Like that doesn't even make sense because they made that saying it came from the future, right? But they haven't even made anime of those other moves. They haven't animated those other forms. So once that happens, like is that Gohan, is that movie gonna even make sense? Like it won't make sense at all. It's just randomly put there.
I mean, wait until new Dragon Ball episodes drop. Like I haven't seen any Gohan Beast in any.
No, he's not gonna be in any of
in
them.
any canon. Yeah.
No, but he won't. That's literally how they said it. They said after Super ends, that movie takes place way after that. That's what they said. So it's something that it's not gonna affect anything. It's just like randomly thrown there, and then they're saying it's canon.
Oh, so it's after Broly by a lot.
Yeah, they're saying it's after Super concludes. They said after that whole story. It's not part of it at all. You'll never see, unless they change it. But right now, you'll never see Beast in regular.
Bro, that's some bullshit because
You won't see it.
how does Gohan like go from just sitting on his ass all day to magically being strong? And then he's like, "Oh, I trained in secret, Piccolo."
Either way. But yeah, I just don't like, you know what I mean? And Naruto, it made sense. Like, imagine in the beginning, you had teams. You had Team 7, Team 8, whatever. Everybody was doing something. Even in the beginning, Sakura was trash, used to be trash, but then she learned to heal people. Like, everybody was... I like animes like that. Everyone is good.
Listen, every anime needs a fucking healer.
And Naruto had a lot of that stuff where it was like, you are tricking people, bro. Nah, bro. You know what's one of the fights that people underrate a lot is when I'm trying to remember his name. When Shikamaru was against Hidan. Was it? It was Hidan, I think. No, Deidara. It was Deidara, right?
Yeah, the Katsuki.
Bro,
Oh,
that's very underrated.
Oh,
because he killed us. What was his name? I like that sensei. Asuma.
Asura.
I think it was Asuma.
Asuma.
Something. But yo, that fight is underrated. But that was definitely the best Shikamaru fight ever. But that was a really good fight.
Yeah.
That might have been my favorite Akatsuki. Well, at that point, that was probably
when you lit the cigarette and it just like made the explosion happen.
Bro, and the fact that he separated his body parts and he buried his head. But I was like, bro, but he's not dead. Like, his head is just under. I was like, bro, they never go find that. They're not gonna throw that at you. Cause he's not dead. He just put it underground. Bro, nah, that was very tough. I'm not gonna lie, man. I miss those. That was Shippuden. But yeah, no, that is Shippuden up through the Akatsuki. Yeah, the Akatsuki is, especially early on, I did like it, but I still think OG Naruto was better. I'm not gonna lie. That's peak. It's peak to me.
Peak piece is better.
Yeah, bro. Sorry, but yeah,
But yeah, I wanted to talk to you, bro. I was at work today. Guess what happened to me? I closed my car door on my fucking finger.
Were you talking to somebody or?
Yeah, I was talking to my fucking boss, and he was like in the car with me, and I'm like closing the door, and my finger gets caught, and I'm like, fuck, this shit fucking hurts, and then it started bleeding and shit, and he's like looking at me like disgusted.
Idiot.
He was like squeamish a little bit. He was like, no, he hit me up like 2 hours after. He was like, hey, how's your finger going? I'm like, I'm okay. Thank you for asking.
He's like, yo, let me cut you a piece of steak, and then you just cut your finger.
No, I think he's asking in case I like go on like workers' comp. He's like,
bro, you cut, but that's you. You don't get workers' comp for that.
but I'm on site though.
Bro, you closed your finger in your door. That's not workers' comp. Bro, somebody hit me on the highway on the way to work. Do I get workers' comp for that or no, bro? You got to be on the job site. Bro was like, yo, I went bowling the other day.
I was on the job site.
Somebody dropped a bowling ball on my hand before I went to work.
Bro, tell me this: one of my employees, because I can say that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you more about that later. One of my employees, he apparently one of the gates like karate chopped him in the head, and he had to go home. I don't know how, like, one of like the automatic gates like hit him in the head.
Yeah.
But it's very easy for you to move out the way.
But it doesn't matter. That's workers' comp. Even if it's an accident or not, things that happen on the job site, like if you have a machine that like if you have an automatic machine that puts nails into a wall or whatever, if you step in front of the machine and the nail gets put into your hand, that's workers' comp. Because even though it's because you're an idiot, it's on the job site, and then like they're liable for that.
Oh, and I bet you a lot of people do that so they can just get free money.
But if you're on your lunch break and you go somewhere and something happens, like that's not. It's not on the clock. You have to be on the work site.
He literally worked 3 hours, and he was like, "Yeah, the gate just karate chopped me in the head. I have a fucking massive headache. I gotta go home." And I'm like,
he might have done something dumb. He probably was stupid. But
or he's probably bullshitting, and he's just trying to say that just so he can get workers' comp.
But yeah, but that's a situation where it would be, you know. Sadly, like you're closing your finger on your door, like I mean, that's not a workers' comp. You good, but so there's no case. There's no case there.
My finger fucking hurts though. Like you can see the blood spot like in my fucking nail.
Yeah, in the finger. I had something like that the other day when I was. No, that was a couple months ago. Maybe like December.
I think I remember.
Yeah, closed my. I was bringing like a laundry basket, and I closed the door, and it landed on my thumb. My entire thumb.
Oh fuck,
Bro.
dude,
Oh, super purple.
bro. People don't understand. Like that's pain.
Bro, it's funny that's worse than getting like your arm cut up.
Yeah.
That'd be hurting more. It's funny.
Oh yeah.
Cause there's too many you know what I mean? Too many feelings in your fingers. Like getting your arm cut, it doesn't matter. You could be good. But if you get a cut on your foot and you're walking on that, that's one of the worst things.
This is the tip of the nerve. So anything you feel here fucking affects you.
Every time you bend your finger, it's everything. Every time you touch, you can't avoid it.
Bro, like when I'm tapping my screen on my phone, it feels like fucking funny.
Like a cut on your shoulder, that's the easiest thing to do.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
nothing.
Like if let's say like
No nerves.
Let's say I drag a knife across my shoulder.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna bleed, but it's not gonna like
Barely any nerves.
I'm gonna barely like be affected by it. But if like let's say like I cut here, like on my like the tip of my finger,
It's over.
I'm gonna be like you know like adrenaline and like fucking like my hand's gonna go numb and shit, and I'm just gonna be like what the fuck. And then you might have to actually take me to the hospital.
You'd be like, yeah, man, I need to go to the hospital now, bro.
Knowing you, you'd be like,
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Man.
I'm gonna put that in.
Bro, when I love you 3000.
I'm gonna also put that in. I want a cheeseburger.
Oh, man. But
You know your dad used to like cheeseburgers.
crazy, bro, crazy. When are they gonna do that too? I'm thinking about that. You know how Iron Man gone? Weren't they supposed to make the daughter become the next Iron Man? Are they even gonna do that?
I mean, I heard that they were gonna make like Tom Cruise Iron Man, like from a different multiverse.
That's weird.
I don't know if that's gonna happen. I have no idea yet about that.
I'm not gonna lie. Might be unpopular. Early in his career, yes, but like the last 15 years, Tom Cruise, subpar. Very subpar.
I would say, if you want to give anybody like a chance at being an action hero, I would say Nick Cage.
No, subpar. Very like, bro. I used to hate those movies, those mummy movies and stuff he did.
Oh. Mummy movies. That's Brandon Fraser.
Oh, not the mummy. What were those old like the ones he used to be doing in like the?
Bro, he has range.
No, but those old. Remember that line of movies he had that used to be like old timey. Like it was like the same theme as like the mummy movies, but
National Treasure.
yeah, those are trash. I played a game of that on the PSP, but like, whoa, National Treasure, those were so bad. I hate Nicolas Cage. I hate him, bro.
Ghost Rider.
Only that I like. That's the only movie I like that he's in.
See. I told you, like he has like.
That's the only movie I like from him. It's just like Tom Cruise. Early on, Tom Cruise, you know, those. When did Jerry Maguire come out? Was that 90s or early 2000s?
Wait, what?
Jerry Maguire?
I think it was early 2000s.
Like was his time up through then. But anything like I don't care about any Mission Impossible. I'll be honest with you. Don't care about any of them. And I think he's not. Well, I don't care about him in action roles either, to be honest. But it is cool that he does his own stunts though.
Listen, I can see. Who can you see replacing? Not replacing, or who can you see taking like a different role in Iron Man?
Like a different hero or something?
No, like it's the same.
Oh, a different. Oh, okay.
It's the same concept,
Playing as Iron Man.
but it's a different story. Yeah. I have one person in mind already.
Being a good one.
I have one that's good. You might agree. Let me know.
I mean, I'll throw it up there. Like the only ones I can think of, maybe Matt Damon or, man, who was the other person? Matt Damon or Matthew McConaughey? Those are the only two I say.
All right.
But I think Matt Damon is better out of those two.
All right. Do you want to hear the one that I have?
Okay.
Keanu Reeves.
To be Iron Man though?
Yeah.
But he's more of like a guy who I think would be the next James Bond.
No, they needed a British actor for that.
Like I think he's too. Nah, he could do that too though. Like he's in the same style. Like John Wick is like a. You know what I'm saying? It's in the same theme of James
but
Bond.
John Wick is John Wick though.
You know what I mean? Like Keanu, he might be good at that too. But I'm thinking more about the John Wick type of things.
Whoa. People really underestimated Keanu Reeves when he played Neo in Matrix. Because they said, nah, like this shit's gonna be trash. And then Matrix came out and then they were like, nah, Keanu Reeves is fucking solid.
Yeah. But you know, I think he's better at those things though, like the secretive.
And when he was in Constantine, he was also really good.
But most of his roles are like the secretive, like the smooth, like the SWAT, like more of those.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, what if they did like a darker role on Tony?
When I think of Iron Man, I think like you need more of that cockiness. You know what I mean? You got to be like a little cocky in you. You know?
I want to see an older Tony. One that's not as cocky, but like has experience.
I think it's over. I don't know who else I would say because he did it so well. Like
I would say Benedict Cumberbatch if he didn't play Doctor Strange.
I mean, I don't see it. He just played it too well, man.
Yeah,
he's just too good.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Robert Downey too good at that. Like, there's nobody who could do it better. It's just a matter of like who would be okay at it. But it's just like Wolverine. You know what I mean? You can't say who else would be Wolverine. It wouldn't be close.
You know why we say this now? It's because there was no competition. Like there was no Wolverine movies for us to compare it to, or there's no like other Iron Man movies to compare it to.
But there are other people who have role. But the performance they did was so top quality that there's no reason to like. There's a reason why you don't think of other Jokers besides Heath Ledger. Like there was no need to. Like, there's no way you could have done what Heath Ledger did better. It's not possible. Like, you know what I mean? They could have been ones who were, like, close or evil, or the equal, but you couldn't pass that performance.
Wasn't there, like, what's his name? Chris Nichols or whatever? Or,
Jack Nichols?
Jack Nichols, there we go.
Bro, that garbage ass. Oh, the old ones?
Yeah.
No. I don't think that's close, though. Of Heath Ledger? No, I don't think anyone debates that, though. You couldn't top that one. It's definitely better than the Jack Nichols. Like, nah, definitely.
All right, nothing's going to beat Danny DeVito as the Penguin, though.
Bro, I could probably give that because most actors who are the Penguin are terrible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, Jokers are always at least decent. Most Penguin actors are terrible. So I could understand Danny DeVito being the best one. It's hard with that, though, man. But yeah.
Listen, same thing with Jim Carrey when he was the Riddler.
Yeah, he's good for that role too. You ever seen Gotham?
Yeah.
The Penguin from that, best
he's
Penguin.
He's good.
That's the best Penguin, period. You could apply him anywhere and he's better.
I mean, it's Penguin when he was younger.
So I give him better than Danny DeVito. That to me is like, what else could you possibly want from Penguin?
Well, I mean, I can understand because, like I said, like he was a lot younger, like in Gotham. So, like, I like the older version of Penguin because, like, it's like you see the experience with him.
To me, though, that was the best.
Like Danny DeVito's Penguin was like more comic book accurate.
But like the personality and things like that of Penguin, I think was better. Like the nervousness, like the scare, whenever Batman used to come, like the way Penguin used to actually be like a scaredy, like, you know what I mean? Those used to be real. Like,
listen, the kid that played Ian from Shameless, he was a good Joker in Gotham as well.
Yeah, but he was barely, like, it was very, very, I thought it was going to actually be Joker for like a while. He was Joker for like a couple episodes. He had the laugh for a while, but he was only Joker for like a couple episodes. I thought they were going to lean into him more. I thought he would have been good, but they didn't really give him that. But the Penguin from that might have been the best actor on that show, to be honest with you.
Oh, speaking about Joker 2, Joaquin.
Yeah, I think it's a couple years. I think 2024 or 2025.
Yeah.
Folia Doe or Fall something. But yeah, I think it's gonna hit. Hopefully, it gets to the point of like, more of the Joker aspect. We got all the history, we got all the why and everything. We got the start of maybe, you know, him turning into Joker.
Oh, so you want to see like the dark version of Joker where he's like actually like straight up killing people?
I'm hoping that it goes up until he kills, you know, Bruce's parents. I'm hoping that's like,
You know he didn't.
no, he didn't do it, but I'm hoping it goes. But isn't there a story that Joker had somebody do that?
Well, yeah, he probably he.
Because I heard that. Isn't that like one of the stories?
It's one version of how it happened where he like gassed one of the guys so that they are uncontrollably smiling
And they had them go and do
they
that.
had him go and do it
Yeah.
because
So,
they had no control of their.
but I think that's what they're gonna have them do because you already see that he doesn't like Miss. It's John Wayne. What is Bruce's dad's name? Doesn't matter.
No, Thomas.
Thomas. But you can already see that there's the tension there and he hates him. So I feel like they're gonna get to the point where he has somebody killed Tom Wayne. If they end it there, that would be a good place for it to go up until. But I think that's where they're going. You could already tell there's tension there, and he doesn't like Thomas Wayne. So I think that's what they're gonna do. They might even have Joker kill him himself, but if not, he's gonna have somebody go in and kill him. But I like that though. Like this is the thing. I back and forth. Like Joaquin Phoenix and Heath Ledger. Like I like the take on the Joaquin Phoenix one. Like I like that take a lot, but the acting was better from Heath Ledger.
Oh no, 100%.
Yeah, so that's the thing. But I like the take that it's like, you know, they always just randomly have Joker crazy. I like the more like reasoning why that movie had, and the buildup was great. You know what I mean? The buildup was really good in that movie. They was actually trying to make you feel bad for him. It was kind of, I like those aspects of that. But nah, man, the part where he's on the TV show and shoots the guy is very funny. Like all the edits they did.
Yeah.
Like you saw the Goofy one. Bro,
I've seen him.
you get what you yucking deserve. And he shoots. No, that was the best clip ever, bro. Was when they had Goofy doing it, bro. Animated Goofy and had Goofy's voice. Ah, man, I like that, bro.
That's fucking funny.
You know what's funny? Bro, he said, you made fun of me. Nah, that was funny. Oh, and do you know what was funny also? Wait. He said he killed those people, and then he kissed the old lady after he. I think it was after he said that. Nah, it was mad weird the way it went, but that was a funny scene. I'll be honest. I'm excited. Like obviously, it sucks with a second movie because you never know if it's gonna go improve on that or be really garbage and sink. I'm hoping they keep the pace.
Listen, all I'm saying is that if you do the storytelling right, there should be no problem between like the first movie transitioning to the second movie.
But the issue is the first movie is always the one that you put all your time and effort into and had the longest time.
No, but that's what
But
I'm saying.
making-
if
but-
you take your time with it, yeah, like
But it's not even that though. A second movie, sometimes people don't even want to make a second one. It was never in their plan to make a second one.
Well, that.
But-
Listen, Christopher Nolan literally made Scarecrow in the first Batman movie, and then he had Heath Ledger's Joker in the second one.
But when you don't have plans of a second one, and it just money draw. If the money's there, there are a lot of writers who they get to make another one, even though that's why their ideas they're not as good.
It depends on what characters you want to implement in the story.
But regardless of
like which villain makes sense for your storyline.
But regardless of that, it makes it hard. Like making the first one is your best ideas. Like the second one, anything with movies or shows, they always want to make sequels and stuff if it does amazing. So as you being the writer, if they're not like, if you were like your idea was that was a one-off, it might be hard for you to get good ideas on a sequel. And that's what happens with a lot of stuff. They kind of force you into a sequel because the first one did so good. Just make another one. Just make another one. We'll pay you. And then he doesn't have any new good ideas. So it's like subpar. That's why sequels tend to bomb a lot. They're not fresh ideas anymore.
Listen, that's what happened to Andrew Garfield's The Amazing Spider-Man.
Like, it's hard. Bro, and that's what happens with everything. And if the writer's like, no, I'm gone. Like a lot of times they just get other people and make even a worse sequel than that person would have made.
Or they get like a better opportunity to write a different project like the one that they really wanted, so they just abandoned this one. They're like, yep.
But someone else writes that sequel, and then it's just a bad sequel regardless. So it's hard with sequels if it's not in your plans, you know. It's tough.
But yeah, you ready to wrap up this pod?
Yeah, you know, had a lot of movie talk, a lot of anime talk.
Master Chef. I busted up my finger, you know.
Yeah, regular.
Franchise Expo.
That's gonna be one of the first things we do next week. Talk about that.
So yeah, without further ado, this is Cue Me Podcast, episode 7. It's also number 57 if you follow chronologically. Without further ado, this is your host Mo.
It's Artie.
Quit making
You got it.
Quit making excuses.
Get on your grind.
I'm gonna cut that. I'm also cut that. That's all good.